So, Metallica. I love Metallica. I got into Metallica when I was like 13, 14, something like that, 15. I don't remember. Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning. Ride the Lightning happens to be my favorite Metallica album. But, you know, when the Black Album came out, I was surprised by the style, the new style the band had. Like a lot of old school fans. And it took me a while to really get into the Black Album. I think Through the Never was basically my favorite song because it reminded me a lot of old Metallica tunes. When I say old, I'm talking about, you know, from the viewpoint of 1992, 1991, 92 when the Black Album came out. So Load and Reload, you would think that I wouldn't like these albums, but I love them. I love them both. They remind me a lot of old school Priest and bands of that era. Now, I understand why a lot of people, Metallica fans, don't like these albums. But you know, there's some really cool stuff on here. Like on Load, my favorite song is 2x4 on here. I actually thought it was going to be like the first single. Until It Sleeps, I love the lyrics. King Nothing and Hero of the Day, they were okay, you know, as singles, they were alright, but my other favorite song on here is Bleeding Me. And I remember that I first bought this album in Bulgaria, and I didn't know that the CD I had couldn't fit the whole music. I don't know if you remember when this album first came out, that it had a sticker that said, like, you know, almost 80 minutes of music, or 79 59 or something like that, which was what you could fit on a CD. But not all manufacturers could actually handle that. And I didn't actually know that they had cut out a little bit of Bleeding Me until I bought this guitar book, and I was trying to learn the song. And all of a sudden the song's fading out, and I see that in the sheet music there's still a lot to go. So that's how I found out that the version I had of Load, not this one, but the one I bought in when did I buy that? 1996 in Bulgaria. It was released by Vertigo, which was their label here. But I don't know. Actually, I bought it in the street, so I don't know if it was a pirated copy. I mean, it looked just the same, so it could have been, you know, they just didn't have the capacity back then in Bulgaria to actually put out the actual CD as it was intended. But anyway, Load. There's some really cool songs on here, you know. Maybe Mama Said is not your cup of tea. Not mine either. All right. So as far as Load, you know, you could say there 6, 7 songs. I like them a lot. I still listen to them. And Reload, I remember I used to listen to this whole album because, you know, I have a band I used to play a lot and hit the road a lot. So I would just put on a CD on my headphones, or if I was driving on the car stereo, and just let it play. And this was one of those CDs. Feel the Memory Remains, Devil's Dance, I love that bass intro. The Unforgiven 2, I've never been much for the, you know, the sequel thing like that. Better Than You has a really cool Judas Priest type riff. Slither, Carpe Diem, that's fucking awesome. I'm sorry for the cursing. And actually, Fixer, man, the lyrics in that song and just the way James lets it all out on there, you know. It's cool lyrics. So if you haven't given these albums a shot, maybe you should. I mean, if you like old school metal and just hard rock, classic hard rock, I think you see another side of Metallica on these albums. I know that now with Hardwire, they're back to more trashy stuff. Yeah.